Today we're taking a look at DREP Token Currency Analysis and Prediction in anticipation of the next 24 to 48 hours. Welcome back to Crypto Cash, your one-stop shop for cryptocurrency analysis. Before we take a look at this analysis, however, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as these videos are released so you have time to plan out your trades and figure out what works best for you. We do provide this information on a regular basis, so if you want to benefit the most from our analysis, we just recommend you go ahead and listen and take notes, and make sure you watch the screen for graphs and charts that reflect the analysis. This guarantees you have only the important information so you can make an informed decision moving forward. We will start off by analyzing the fundamentals and then focus on the technical data and also provide you with action plans for the future so you know what you can do in each scenario. I have years of trading experience. I want to bring that to the table, and my goal here is to help you grow your wallet. Please note, this is not financial advice. This video is designed for educational purposes only. Now let's get started with the fundamentals. DREP is a blockchain connector and toolkit featuring gamification tools. The project supports one-click deployment of decentralized applications on multiple public chains. DREP proposes the concept of smart pipeline technology, which reportedly improves data processing ability similar to Layer 2 solutions, with strong scalability and zero gas consumption. Total supply of 100 million, circulating supply of 39 million, and there's no maximum supply. Today's high is $3.45. Today's low was $2.88. Overall daily change of 20%. 52 Kai is $4.82, and the 52-week low is 0.00035. That's a weekly change of 108%. The price has changed dramatically in the past week in recent consolidation after a strange price hike a week ago. So it's unique how this happened, but of course, it's on the radar now. It hit hard roughly a week ago, sold off, and now we're in a ramp-up phase here where it's slowly starting to edge up. Good news is the price has had some time to try its true value, and now it's acting very bullish. The price has increased from $1.64 approximately 24 hours ago to $3.45. That's a very, very fast increase. The resistance line is $3.45 presently, and it was tested twice. We have a potential support line at $2.82, and this was tested 3 times. And now for the technical analysis. All right, for my day traders out there, taking a look at the 15-minute chart, you can see the 50-day moving average was acting as a support line. It hasn't been tested in a few hours, but it will likely be tested again soon. Pay attention to this support line. Also, pay attention to the 100-day moving average, as it is going to be a secondary support line if the 50-day moving average fails. Another indicator, possibly the best indicator for my swing traders and day traders more specifically, is the VWAP. It's been holding strong for the past 12 hours and has a very small variance. This is a positive technical sign to consider a long position, but don't take a position until you verify the RSI is not oversold, preferably anything under 70. Also identify the MACD as showing it still has momentum, and it doesn't always have to be those lines crossing in upward fashion. It can be those little ridges, if you will. If you see those there, that tells you specifically if it's losing momentum or gaining momentum. In regard to my action plan for day trading, I would wait until 30 minutes after the resistance level of $3.45 is tested to see if it's broken and falls below. Then I would wait until the second support level is created. I would also pay attention to the relative strength index to identify when it's considered oversold. Anything under 70 is ideal. I would also ensure the VWAP is holding. I always prefer to take only half positions until the VWAP is tested twice. So perhaps get in with half of your total position you're intending, and then average up as you get closer to your goal. Once it's tested 2 times in a 15-minute period, it's go time for me, and I would just add the rest of my position at that point. Once the RSI hits 80, that would be a good indication of me to sell half my position, because the fact that once it hits, as you can kind of see here with the history, once it hits anything over 80, it has a tendency of reversing. So pay close attention to that as well. And for my swing traders out there, taking a look at the 4-hour chart, I want to note that the 50-day moving average was tested and rejected when it was tested right around $1.67. So pay attention to that. That line is slowly increasing, but it will eventually be perhaps a good support level. And it is a good sign as well because it confirms it will likely be tested again. and if possible, it will reject and continue to be a support. This also confirms the momentum has shifted, so be mindful of how the 50-day moving average reacts to the price if it intersects again soon. Looking at this chart, you can see that DREP is making higher highs, but that doesn't mean it's out of the woods yet. I still want you to consider the resistance line of $3.45. Another thing to notice is the MACD and how it's recently crossed upwards. This is a positive technical sign to buy. However, the RSI is almost at 90, so be prepared for a red bar soon, followed by a short consolidation phase. Now, in this situation as a swing trader, I would plan to do one of two things. If I'm feeling bullish, first I would use the 15-minute chart to identify if the currency is still respecting the support level created by the 50-day moving average and VWAP. Now, the 50-day moving average is a little ways off, so it hasn't been tested yet, so the only indicator we really have at this point that's worth anything is the VWAP. Using the VWAP would be ideal in this case because it's the best indicator for entry on a smaller time frame. Now, with the VWAP, you always want to ensure the price isn't overextended. In other words, if the VWAP line hasn't caught up to the price, it could reverse on you. So when you see a large variance between the VWAP and the price, that means that it's overextended, very similar to an RSI being over 90. It tells you that it could likely reverse. I'd also look at the RSI in this situation, and if it's under 70, I would consider a long position, but only after the resistance level of $3.45 is broken and holds for at least maybe two or three 15-minute green bars. I know it seems like a long time. You can shorten your time frame and look at maybe the 5-minute chart if you'd like. But me, 15 minutes seems like the best. It has the least amount of noise, and it just makes the most sense for me. It's worked very well in my trading. I would also only enter with half or a third position initially until the VWAP or support line it is tested. And if it doesn't hold, heaven forbid, I'm only out a little bit, but I still have a little skin in the game, right? So I could still add to my position if it reverses. Now, if I was feeling bearish in this scenario, I would wait until after 15 minutes and see if it is still respecting the resistance level. Again, $3.45 is the current resistance. I would then add to my position or open a short-term trade as close to resistance level as possible, and I'd also make sure the RSI is not oversold. Also pay attention to the MACD to see roughly where the momentum is heading. When I short, I always like to sell small portions. I don't know why, but I always stick with 20%. So I usually just do 20% at a time, and this always ensures that I'm profitable because there are times where it can reverse on you. But if you just add small positions and don't go all in, you lose less. But truth be told, you gain less as well. But to me, that's worthwhile because if I'm always in the green, it doesn't matter how much I'm winning. I think it's important to just make sure that you're always successful. Unless you're hodling and you're holding on for dear life, there's no reason to go in with a full position. And as per usual, I just want to stress this. Make sure you set a target, and if you don't hit your target, get out and take your profits. Heck, even take a small loss. That's even better than taking a very large loss, right? So the key to profitable trading is to survive to trade another day. You can't survive if you lose all of your money today. You're not going to want to invest tomorrow because you're going to be gun shy. Be smart. Don't be stupid. Simply put, that's how it works. And if you found benefit from this content, please like and subscribe. It's going to be tons more of this moving forward. I love cryptocurrency. I love analyzing with technical and fundamental data. So we're just going to be here. Please let me know if there's any other content you want for me to cover moving forward. I want to wish you the best luck in your trades, and obviously keep us in mind when you're moving forward with any type of cryptocurrency analysis. Comment below as well. Let us know what we can do to help out, and let's all grow together and learn together by building our wealth. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.